This man, we don't want to teach our children that you're missing a thumb. Well, if you're missing, there's nothing wrong with missing a finger. But all I'm saying is the default for most of us is. Ladies and gentlemen from around the world, we are here in Tokyo in my hotel room.
That's right.
In the evening.
Once again.
With the wonderful, the beautiful Kaho Shibuya.
Yes.
I saw you're referring to the view.
No,
Yeah,
no.
Mount Fuji.
Mount
Mount
Fuji.
Fuji.
Now, Kaho, I do want to let you know. Few steps that way. In that room, gorgeous floor-to-ceiling windows.
Oh,
Perfect view of Mount Fuji.
Jersey.
Have you heard of it?
I have heard of Mount Fuji.
Yes, perfect view of Mount Fuji. Anyway, it is so lovely to have you. We are having a fantastic time in Japan.
Thank you.
How are you doing this evening?
It's been great. Actually, I hit my head, the back of my head, like 3 a.m. this morning.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got an ambulance, which is free in Japan. So,
You got an
Can't believe you
ambulance?
showed up for
Yeah.
our rinky-dink ass podcast
Wait,
after you hit your head
You
like
hit
that.
your head and you
no,
called
no
him?
concussion. Yeah.
Good. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Oh, 3 staples here.
Oh my gosh, you literally have staple. I thought Will was joking.
No.
Can I feel it?
Yes.
They're real. Oh my
Yes,
God, like a
3
stapler.
3 staples.
Oh
here.
my
Kaho Shibuya is a goddamn trooper. Let me just say, she got a war injury, and she's still here to do content for you ungrateful kids. Okay, understand something.
This is important.
Kaho
Unbelievable.
Shibuya, you are such a trooper,
Yeah.
and I want to begin today by giving everybody, yourself included, some gifts.
Wow.
What?
That's right. I want to come in hot.
Wow.
What?
Okay.
You guys got gifts?
I'm so
What?
Japanese
No way.
nowadays. It's just I feel like the art of gift giving is something that I really value.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I got gifts for everybody
That
in here.
is so nice.
So sweet of him.
Okay, number one, Viru Nefe-san.
Ah.
The shirt that I got you that you just kind of left in my room. We know this. This is from the stream.
Wait,
That's
wait a
what
minute.
I
You're
want.
giving him the gift.
Re-giving.
Hold on. You're re-gifting the gift you already gifted me?
Yeah.
That's from Nakano.
You got him something else, surely.
Don't worry, I got more.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Austin.
Oh,
This
pink.
is
I've been wanting to do.
this is a
Oh my God.
one of one
Oh my God.
Japanese Communist Party merchandise.
Oh my God.
Straight up from the Japanese Communist Party headquarters.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
And it is in hot pink.
Oh my,
That's
because
so
I'm
cute.
gay. That's why.
And it's a size medium for your, and it's a Japanese medium, so I
Oh my
suspect it'll be
gosh.
small.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna bust out of this thing. Look
Yeah.
at this.
Yeah, the design
Thank
doesn't
you.
really scream communist.
Yes, very communist. What is
of course,
it? Okay.
I have
you.
more gifts. Will Neff, for you, it is
Oh.
the Chinese Year of the Snake branded Tenga.
Oh, Tenga.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
And Austin, for you,
Oh, you got me a Tenga.
it is a hot Tenga,
It's not
quick
just
warmer,
Tenga, it's hot
Japan
Tenga.
This is
exclusive.
the second time he's given a Tenga to me and someone else, and the other person's is significantly bigger than mine.
Well,
It's just- I don't know. It's just happened to be that way. But speaking of, the Tenga train is still here. Oh my God, Kaho, thank you. Here you go. That's a
Damn way.
assortment.
Oh, okay. I thought
chocolate
Yeah, because I
Tengas.
don't have a penis, so it's like, what?
Yeah.
Instead of getting,
chocolate.
I know you don't, but I know you don't have a penis. But don't Tengas? Do they make insertables?
They
do.
have like a female brand too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
very
do.
cool.
They do. They have a collaboration.
I mean, I feel like that's the appropriate name, right?
It's more for
They have a
rubbing.
collaboration
Oh,
with a
rubbing,
famous
rubbing.
Japanese
Okay.
actress, and
for
one of the
friction?
Tenga vibrators that they have, as a matter of fact, does whale sounds, and one of them actually looks like a whale as
All right,
well.
Hassan, I got
Yeah,
you a gift
true.
as well.
Okay. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Oh.
I saw this, and I could not pass it up. Go ahead and pop that bad boy open.
Chinatown. Oh my God, it's panda. There's panda on it.
Oh my gosh.
That's right. In honor of your trip to the Japanese Communist Party today, I got you a communist panda shirt.
What sort of salute is that
Wow.
panda doing?
Wow, this
Yeah.
is so cool.
Yeah.
Just
Damn.
wow.
Maoist Panda.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You're welcome.
I didn't
Incredible.
get anybody anything.
I'm
Austin,
sorry.
we don't expect you to get
Well,
us stuff.
actually, hold on.
We
I
were
got-
getting gifts for Cutie, and he asked out loud if there were any stickers available for sale.
I know. Look,
Ooh.
I thought that I would get her a better sticker. Remember last time? Do you remember that?
Yeah, the
Which-
problem was definitely
actually,
just
this
the
happened after the
sticker being not good.
So I got a sticker for her as a gift from Japan. She loves Tokyo Disney, so I gave her a sticker.
nice.
Isn't that sweet?
That's so sweet.
She loves
Tokyo
Yeah, but she
Disney.
didn't-
So he
She
went to
didn't like
Tokyo
it.
Disney, had a fantastic experience at Tokyo Disney, and then it's one of those my first time at Tokyo Disney stickers that they hand you by force
Oh, that's great.
at the door that he delivered
Wow.
to Cutie because he forgot
Yeah,
to
and I
give
thought
her a
that
gift.
what a great souvenir, only to be experienced by somebody who went to
Yeah.
Disney. And anyway, she didn't like it, and nobody else liked it in the chat. They thought it was rude.
Kaho is so relentlessly upbeat. I absolutely love it. She brightens every
oh
room.
my God.
Kaho, I gotta thank you for coming tonight because you know what's really interesting. Today I retraced the steps of what I did at this point in my trip 2 years ago.
Oh.
And this is actually really funny because 2
Yeah.
years ago, we also sat down with you.
Yes.
And it's one of my favorite podcast episodes ever. So
Aw.
this day really feels like not only a bookend to a 2 years Japanese saga, but like kind of a rehash of a really great time in my life. What's been going on with you other than the staples in your head?
And how the hell did that happen?
Well, I slept. I mean, I was so tired. I just slept just in my regular clothes, and I was wearing tights, kind of like pantyhose. And I thought I heard something. I was half asleep.
You thought you
I
heard
thought,
something?
Yeah, I was like maybe doorbell or something. I was like, oh, I gotta get the door. And of course, I didn't hear anything. I was just sleeping. Then I usually wear shark slippers, but I forgot to wear slippers, and so I just slept. And then my bed has storage, like two drawers. So I guess I hit one of them.
Oh no! Did you have a
Yeah.
brain scan?
Yeah, CT scan. It was fine.
Oh my
So, yeah.
gosh!
And just to check,
All
like,
free.
All free, I think. Oh wait, no. I mean, I still haven't paid because it was the middle of the night, so I still have to pay when I get my staples out.
How long were you in the hospital for?
No, it was like very quick.
How
Within
much?
30 minutes.
Wait,
yeah.
so if you don't take your
30
staples out, or if you
minutes?
take them out
30 minutes.
yourself, then it's free?
no, they
How
still
much-
chase you down. They still
How
chase
much
you
is
down.
it?
I only have to pay 30%, so it shouldn't be too much. And ambulance is free, so that's great. Like, I heard US
In the
is hard.
Estados Unidos, you're
Yeah.
in 20 grand for that.
I
Oh,
took,
easy.
I took an
And-
ambulance recently.
And
Wow.
it'd probably take you
In
13
US?
hours.
What?
Yeah, it would probably, I mean, realistically, it'd probably take you around 5
Yeah, I mean, I
hours.
went to the hospital. It was an all day affair for me for a stomach flu.
Oh.
And I took an ambulance. They billed me. The bill's $2,500. I still haven't paid it.
Wow.
I was talking to the Japanese Communist Party earlier about precisely this issue that we're having a conversation
Yeah.
around, where apparently Japan has a lot of hospital beds and that there's always availability. And there's a lot of doctors and nurses in Japan in comparison to other developed nations. So oftentimes they have a much more expedient process here, despite the fact that, they still have some semblance of privatized healthcare in this country. It's relatively affordable. There's a price limit to it. And, just another sign of a well-functioning society
Yeah.
that we do not have in
I
America.
felt so bad because I could move by myself. I could walk. So I was like, I shouldn't have just make a big deal. And maybe I shouldn't have called ambulance. And I kind of
No.
say sorry to the, medics and everybody. But they're like, oh, we're glad like you came as soon as possible.
Yes.
And everybody was so nice.
Yes. I mean, I'm a
Wow.
big proponent. If you think you need an ambulance, call it. That's what I believe.
Okay, there are definitely moments where you don't need an ambulance, and I feel like
Yeah,
you
but
would
I
call
don't
it.
think if you feel the moment to call an ambulance is when you think you need an ambulance.
Yeah.
I don't think there should be like, if there's a question whether you should call an ambulance, I do believe you call an ambulance. I'm not saying just, get on the phone and start calling an ambulance.
I've never
just
been
to
in an
test it out,
I've never been in an ambulance.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Healthy,
I hadn't
healthy.
until a few months
I've
ago.
almost never been to a hospital.
Wow.
I've probably been to a hospital for my needs like 4 times in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been
I remember
several
when
times.
I first got to LA, there was a time I cut my hand open really badly.
Whoa.
And instead of going to the hospital, I took an Uber to a CVS and got a thing of super glue. And I super glued my hand shut to save some money.
And did it work?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You can do that?
Yeah, I can see a scar.
This is not medical advice. This is not medical advice. This is not medical advice. Please do not do this. Do this on your own peril.
So I had health insurance in the United States and it lapsed. So it went away.
Wow.
And I was on my way to Japan, and all I had to do was survive just a couple more days and not get hurt in the United States. And I came to Japan, and now I have better health care than I do at home. Because if I get hurt or something in Japan, I will get taken care of.
Right.
And they won't charge me a dime. How much did it cost the staples in your head?
Oh, I haven't paid it yet. I still have to go.
Speculation, how much?
Speculation, probably definitely less than $50.
Less than $50?
I would assume.
That's like a cab ride.
Probably.
That's a cab ride.
That's true.
Oh my gosh.
The cab ride was like $10.
$10?
Yeah.
That's crazy. What number do you dial if you need help here? Because I feel like I should know.
11-9.
11, so the reverse.
11-9.
Now, do they speak English if you call them?
Might not be available depending on the time. But
What?
Why would she know that?
Because she just called. Well, I guess she didn't.
Austin, why are
would
you
she know if the operators are multilingual or not?
also? Why are you asking all of these questions? Like, are you
Because
gonna call
it
the
got real
hospital?
quiet over there. You were on your phone.
Yeah.
I was
Right?
trying to-
I was carrying the interview.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I just we were.
getting into the nitty gritty of the
Japanese I was just kind of letting you. I was just kind of letting you ride because I wanted to see where this was going to weave into.
It was like 60 minutes over here. I'm a
Not
journalist.
realizing you just care about the minutia of.
I think that's what the people at home want to know.
yeah. What's the number?
Think about it. What number is it, and do they speak English? Because what if I go out? Let's say I break a leg.
He's still going.
119. Now I know the number.
119.
Konnichiwa.
Moshi moshi. Moshi moshi.
Hello. Do you speak English? I have an emergency.
Oh,
Yes.
Right?
easy. Yeah.
I feel like they should be, but you know what? They shouldn't be bilingual.
What?
Why should they?
What?
Some
Should
people
they be or
might
shouldn't they be?
good.
Because like we're a guest
it's
here in this
definitely
country,
better,
and I
if they
shouldn't
do.
expect anybody to speak any other language.
If they can speak English, other languages, of course, that's better.
Anyway,
But-
I love this country. I think it's the best country in the world.
Yeah.
The
Thank
most
you.
beautiful people, the most kind people in the world. It's my favorite. And I've just enjoyed my time here so much. I don't want to leave.
Yeah.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. Do you guys know that I stream super late night and I'm still absolutely bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for the podcast?
How do you do it, Will?
I'm going to tell you how I do it. Beam. Have you ever heard of Beam, Cutie Cinderella?
Yeah, I've used it before when I was really anxious to go to Disneyland the next day. And then my brother-in-law gave me some and he said, you got to drink this. And then I did, and I went to sleep.
Oh, well, tell us about it. What is it?
I wouldn't say that it's like sleep support, and they have like hot cocoa flavored. Yeah, this one, this is the cinnamon cocoa flavored. This one's the sea salt. And it has a mix of like magnesium, melatonin, L-theanine. I have a problem when I take melatonin alone is I get shaky, but the L-theanine stops that.
That's right.
It's so interesting because I was just enjoying a nice cup of hot cocoa before bed. How convenient. Beam has got it all in one powder with so many things that help me with my sleep.
Well, and there's no grogginess. That's what's really nice about
Yeah.
it, is it feels really very, very natural.
That's right. And if you want to try Beam's best-selling dream powder, get up to 40% off for a limited time when you go to shopbeam.com/fear and use the code FEAR at checkout. That's shopbeam.com/fear and use the code FEAR for up to 40% off.
And have a good night's sleep.
Sleep well.
Kaho, what have you been up to recently? What's new in your life?
Oh, I'm going to be in a game. And I don't know if you know the Yakuza series.
We saw the clip.
Oh my God.
The game is coming out next
Gabe
month.
cut the clip in. Gabe
That's
cut the
like-
clip in.
お越しください。花束贈呈今回は横山さんからとなります。よろしくお願いします。また上手のメディアさんお願いします。はい、続いて中央メディアさんです。はい、ありがとうございます。こちらお越しください。
February
And
21st.
just throw a dildo across the screen. Just randomly. I don't do that. Did he do it last time I asked?
Yes.
Okay.
So how did that happen? How did you end up in Yakuza?
So there's audition.
Yeah.
And then, I actually won the audition, so I get
That's
to be in
so
the game.
cool. But you're in
Congratulations.
the game as yourself.
As
right?
yourself, it's Kaho.
Yeah.
And there's a line saying like, I'm a dirty, dirty girl in my subquest. So you just have to find out.
You said that?
I'm saying that.
Oh, you're
in
saying that.
in my
Wait,
sub story.
Is it just voice acting or are you mocapped? I'm sorry if I missed that part.
Both. And also like, there's live action of me.
There's live action.
Yes. I actually went to diet for that, but yeah, I'm like 3 kilograms heavier in that live action scene, but still, I guess, I hope it's not too bad.
Oh, no.
Hmm.
That's amazing.
you.
Congratulations.
What is the
Thank
live
you.
action scene?
So they are doing this like live action scene for kind of like a bachelorette kind of content.
Okay.
There's like a one big comedian in Japan, and he's playing this character. He wants to like date women that have the one,
Yeah.
want to meet the one. So they kind of accumulate all the girls, like 5 girls called Minato Word Girls.
Oh.
Like Minato-ku, just like here.
We're in
Word.
Minato.
Yes, we're
Yeah.
in Minato Word. And somehow they say like girls in Minato words, they're like expensive and they're gorgeous.
I have seen a lot of
Yeah.
beautiful, expensive women.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's so sick. I
Marsh is
love
nodding
the
along.
Yakuza games. I've played most of them.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Oh my
This one
god.
is going to be in Hawaii.
Yeah, and it's like a
Yes.
pirate theme.
Yes. Majima,
So cool.
fan favorite character is pirate.
Yeah. Are you a fan of the Yakuza games? Have you played them?
I played everything. Wow. Except for the online, like a smartphone game.
Yeah, they're famously long games. I
Yeah.
think I've completed one of them. I'm working my way through Yakuza 0 right
Oh,
now.
wow.
It's a lot.
It's
That's a
the
good
best
one.
one, I think.
It's so much
I
fun.
think it's the best one. Kiryu-chan. I'm very excited. I love Majima.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
I
That's
love
just
Majima.
That's
Majima
big
is the
news,
best.
That's
though.
enough, Hasan.
Yes, I'm
What?
excited.
That's enough.
Have you wanted
I
to
will not
do
stop.
voice acting in video games?
Yes, I have done voice acting in anime and also kind of like ecchi scene too.
Whoa!
Yeah. So I was like, next time it gotta be games.
What was the? It was a little bit of a naughty scene, right?
There was some noticing that you can only watch in like DVDs or Blu-rays.
Oh.
They do that on TV. They try to hide it. And-
They blur it out.
yeah, or they just cut the scenes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh.
What is is this an anime?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yakuza?
No. She's talking about it.
She's
Oh.
talking
Oh.
about anime.
Oh yeah.
Just want to make sure. Okay. Now, are you animated in it?
The anime one is just a totally different character, not Kaho.
See, they're looking at me like I'm ridiculous. She's
But
answering the
in
question.
Like a Dragon, I am as Kaho.
I've never. Have they ever used the likeness of real people in the Yakuza games before?
Yeah.
Because like they use like the character, they mocap like
Yeah.
real actors, but they
Right.
don't make them play themselves.
Oh,
In
that's true.
Yakuza 0, they have like Jav stars show up in the plot line.
Oh, so they have
and
like
then that
those are real.
unlocks-
Yeah.
Remember that unlocks a video that you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
watch in the.
No, I know that, but I didn't know that those were real Jav stars.
There are some, yes.
Oh, okay. I thought these were those were just like
A JV.
cute girls.
Japanese adult
Japanese
video.
adult video, exactly.
And this is where you began, or
No, I'm actually in the game as kind of a journalist.
okay, you're a
But
journalist.
apparently
right.
she's a nerdy girl. I
Right.
think she has
Why
a
did
secret.
you? Well, that was inappropriate.
Was that inappropriate?
No.
Why did you assume that she's doing Jav as a Jav
Oh, that
star?
was like
But
a
did
long
you-
time. I did JV like a
I'm-
long time
I'm
ago.
so sorry. I'm an
No, it's
investigative
okay.
journalist.
No,
I'm
I
try-
totally understand.
He's
So,
giving me.
from
He's
his-
giving me shit. I'm so sorry.
from 2014 to 2018.
Yeah, you were
I did a
Jav.
JV. Yes,
okay,
yes.
great.
Yes.
Amazing. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I'm
No,
a
it's
gay
okay.
man.
No,
And
totally, I understand.
I would be such a
understand.
fan of your work.
But
And I
like,
still
oh,
am.
Kaho, is there
I
is there
know.
much of a gay
not the-
Japanese adult video scene?
Yeah, is
there
there?
are. There
There
is a gay
is?
videos, yeah, too.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
And
amazing.
a lot of like actors, they do both.
Okay.
The
Oh,
gay videos
really?
and-
Oh, interesting.
The women too.
Oh, there's girl and girl things too.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Of course.
Wow.
That's actually cheaper
That's
because
fascinating.
there's no insertion.
Oh,
So it's not
really?
physically as demanding,
Okay.
so it's actually cheaper.
So is a lot of the JV films, are they shot here in Tokyo?
Oh, yes, there are a lot. Especially,
Okay.
especially around Shinjuku, there are a lot of studios somehow.
okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah,
fascinating.
you know, I don't know if you know that pool. There is a place called Zap Pool, like a Z pool.
Yeah.
You've seen the pool in
Mm-hmm.
like JV or Grebia settings. Then it's in actually Shinjuku. It's
Okay.
in the middle of the Shinjuku.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
They used to let you film like doing it in the pool. I heard like, they don't do that anymore because it's not sanitary.
Yeah, no, it messes with the
No.
pH.
You'll get a urinary tract infection.
Right? Did I nail that?
You nailed it.
All right. So, well, we've been here for
Investigative reporter and doctor
Yeah.
us.
of urology.
So this is our second, some of us third trip to Japan.
Yeah.
And the last time I was here, it was not a great trip for me.
He was going through a
I
breakup.
was depressed.
Right.
Going through a breakup. Very sad
Yeah,
time.
you didn't want to even go to that aquarium.
No, I didn't want to go to the
Right.
aquarium. I sat here alone when they went out and partied and just looked out my window. I didn't even know there was a view of Mount Fuji right out of that window, even last year. But this time I've learned a few different things because now I'm more, clear-minded. And I've got some questions.
Oh, cool.
And, I've been in a group of gaijin the entire time.
Yes.
And so obviously we have no answers and we just kind of do what each other do, not questioning whether it's correct or not. So I walk around and we are constantly saying sumimasen, sumimasen, sumimasen to everybody that
I
we run
remember
into.
that.
But one thing I've noticed is nobody else locally says sumimasen, like when you're just walking around in public.
Right.
Is it very common to say that as you're walking around and you we're just saying it all the time.
When you're bumping into somebody or you're almost bumping into somebody,
Yeah.
I say sumimasen or excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah. But not like all the time.
Not all the time. So we're being a little excessive.
Well, to be fair, we are bumping all the time.
We're
We
pretty
are bumping
girthy.
into people
We're
a
girthy,
lot.
yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh.
I was curious.
Also,
So it's
we
good
always
that
have a
you're saying
backpack on. We're usually carrying a bunch of shit.
Right.
You can't say it too much.
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Okay.
It's kind of like thank you. Like if you say thank you,
Yeah, too much. Yeah,
oftentimes
yeah.
like that's good.
Interesting. Okay. Do you guys have any questions about?
I don't have questions. I have answers.
Oh,
Oh.
whoa.
To questions that absolutely nobody has.
Mm.
So, in honor of Will always doing an America Me Up,
Oh.
I thought today would be a fantastic day to do a Japan Me Up.
Oh, please.
Interesting.
That's right. Special segment time. Japan Me Up. And then put some nondescript Japanese things, but don't make it too racist, Gabe, okay? Like
Okay.
maybe some Japanese music, but like, tasteful, okay?
Yeah.
Tasteful.
Mount Fuji.
Maybe Mount Fuji, and then it goes doo, 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 with the drum, and someone goes, oh! Something like that. You know what I mean?
Did you just say don't be racist and then do that?
That's not racist.
Nondescript.
That's not racist.
Okay.
Was that racist?
No.
I don't think
That
so.
was a pretty good. That was a pretty good no, right? Isn't that what it's called?
It was adjacent to racism. I'll give you.
And so your segment?
Who died and made you Mr. Anti-Japanese racism understander? Okay, all right. Let me get started.
So sorry for my friend.
So, as we were talking about the language of Japan, I wanted to talk
Japanese.
about the language of Japan is Japanese. Thank you.
Sure.
But did you know that initially Japan's language in 1872 was slated to change?
Wow.
Really?
That's right.
To English.
To the English language.
No way.
Yes.
What?
Wow.
The first of these proposals was made in 1872 by a man named Mori Arinori. He was the first
Can you imagine?
Wow.
Japanese ambassador to the USA. I only wanted to bring this up as
We
a
would
little
have
factoid.
ruined this country.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Mori advocated that the nation switch entirely to English for reasons of international trade. In the commercial world, the progress of Japanese civilization is evidently impossible. Now, of course, it obviously didn't happen. And part of the reason why, I think, was because, like, the written language of Japanese, there's some confusion there as well. Like, there's, you have kanji and also...
Katakana, hiragana.
Or katakana. Yeah, you have katakana, hiragana. And this was difficult for a lot of the peasant class to learn.
I agree.
And also demonstrate expertise in and have like some semblance of universality. So this man decided, let's actually just, if we're going to teach people a language, let's, use the language that is going to be used by international commerce in the future. Now in 1872, I feel like that's a fairly insightful take
That's an
to
early
make.
adapter.
Yeah, like my man was just like ahead of time. He was a Marabou OG, but of course it didn't work out. It was just a little tidbit I wanted to give you guys.
Sure.
This has been Hassan's Japan me up.
Wow.
you.
I actually learned
Wow.
something today too
Oh.
that
All right,
I
go
thought
ahead.
was very interesting. Have you ever heard of the Aroma game?
Aroma game. It's actual game,
Game.
like TV game, or just
No,
like
not a TV game. This
Uh-huh.
goes back to ancient Japan. We're talking thousands of years ago.
Uh-huh.
Rich Japanese, I guess,
dudes.
dudes would get like 10 different aromatics or incenses, and they would play a game to test your palate where they would burn each one of them, and the other rich person in the room would smell and try and guess what the scent is, and then this would be a marker of your pedigree.
This
As
feels
if
like
you
this
knew
feels
the
like
wealthy
your
scents.
this feels like a famous game. What's in my mouth?
Yes, this is a very different version. You don't want to play that, Kaho. No, but we were
Are
at
they going
the
to show actually?
yeah, no, but no, we were at the Natural or National History Museum today, and I was fascinated by this because they had an aroma game set in one of the displays, and I thought that was fascinating.
Yeah, we went to the museum today
That's
together.
right. And the other fascinating thing, and you can sound off on this, is the museum was almost empty except for one exhibit. That is they'll have like one rotating exhibit. And right now it is the Sanrio Hello Kitty
Yes.
Oh.
Memorial
Yes.
50-year exhibit.
Memorial.
Well, 50-year.
Oh,
And it
thought Hello Kitty
had
was dead.
it had a line
Yeah.
that wrapped around the block. Do you know that Hello Kitty
Is not a cat.
herself has grossed over $100 billion with a B dollars since the 1970s?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like
Yeah.
dollars USD. Wow.
Yeah. So, are you a Hello Kitty fan at all?
I find her adorable.
Yes.
And like she's like a maid.
It's
she's
one
like
person?
same size of apple, like 3 apples. I forgot how many
How
apples.
tall she is. 3
Yeah.
apples high.
Or how heavy she is. Also, like
Yeah.
she weighed by apples.
Isn't she supposed to also be, Hassan was saying, like a person? She's not
Yeah,
supposed
like
to be a
she's
cat.
actually from London.
Yeah.
She's not
Hello
even from
Kitty is
Tokyo.
not a cat. Fans in denial after creators reveal she is a little girl.
Yeah.
That's right. Isn't that crazy?
I know.
Ready? Trivia. What is the first Hello Kitty product made in the 1960s?
Oh.
No, it's 1974. It says. Was
No,
when it
but
was
this is
created.
like the
the
predecessor.
precursor.
Yes.
Whoa.
Parse?
Good guess.
We talked about it earlier. I
We
just don't
literally
remember.
read the placard at
No
lunch.
way.
I read the placard at lunch.
I said silk. Wasn't it silk?
Silk?
It was a textile factory, but it wasn't silk.
Shit.
Hassan,
Denim.
flip flops.
Oh, I don't remember that conversation.
Yes.
Wow.
So we had special Hello Kitty drinks today.
Yeah, we went to a tea house,
Yeah.
Oh.
a very ancient tea house. Well, not super ancient. It was like 1700s.
Yeah, that's pretty ancient.
Well, I mean, but comparatively speaking, Japanese history goes to like 3000
Yeah.
BC, so not as ancient as it could be. But beautiful tea house. Walk in. We ordered Hello Kitty
Oh.
drinks.
Yeah.
We sat on the floor
Oh.
on at a traditional Japanese tea table, and we drank tea together, and we had nuts, and it was a beautiful. And it was, you know what was so cool is it was so quiet and peaceful. But I look around, and there's not one singular sign that says you need to be quiet. It was just such a
Oh.
peaceful environment that it was an unspoken rule
Yeah.
that everybody there
Right.
was to respect the sanctity of the tea house with peace and silence. And I told the gentleman as I was checking out, and him and I had a moment. We connected on that because he too understood what I was saying, and
yeah.
he recognized, oh my gosh, you're right. Not a
Right.
sign in the house.
I know what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just happens organically, like
Yes.
just naturally.
And it was beautiful.
Okay, I have a second Japan me up.
Oh, take me there.
Now, excuse me for having so many different facts about Japan today. It's not only because we went to the Japanese Communist Party headquarters earlier with March, but also I went there with a bunch of academics.
Right, and you also have Reddit on your phone.
No. That part is that part is a trick.
Sure, okay.
But don't worry about that.
Right.
I'll explain it in a second.
Okay.
And after that wonderful experience, I actually hung out with them for quite a while. We had some drinks, we had some food, and we just kind of talked about Japanese politics in general and Japanese culture in general. And I found some very fascinating things. That's why I have a lot of trivia here for you guys today. Okay.
Hit me with it.
Kaho, if you know the answers to this, obviously don't cheat by being Japanese.
Please try and
Damn, I
restrain.
have to stop being Japanese. Damn.
Did you know that televised shows such as Bob the Builder and also Simpsons, where characters have 4 total fingers, were apparently edited in the Japanese market, at least the covers for The Simpsons, to have 5 fingers? Why is... Hold on, let me finish.
God.
Asking the question. Why do you think that is the case? Will Neff, what's your answer?
I think that is the case because famously, the Yakuza have a habit of taking partial fingers when someone owes them money or disgraces them in some way, and they did not want their cartoon characters to have a gang affiliation.
Austin, what's your answer?
Well, I just think it's not anatomically correct, and I think that those in Japan are have a attention to detail. And it's like this man. We don't want to teach our children that you're missing a thumb. Well, if you're missing. There's nothing wrong with missing a finger, but all I'm saying is the default for most of us is...
He got halfway through his answer. That was a joke and realized it wasn't political enough.
The default finger placement for most people is 5 on each hand, and I think that
That's beautiful and it's natural.
I think that although we accept all varieties of folks with different amounts of fingers, I think that in Japan they want to go with the default.
I forgot that I was actually doing trivia as Austin rambled on.
So incredibly brave. He's so brave.
Both of you are wrong.
What?
Really?
Come on.
That's right. Both of you are wrong. As a matter of fact, that's what I thought as well initially. And that's actually the popular Reddit post that I was looking at that was falsely suggesting that it's because of the Yakuza. Kaho, do you know why?
I'm guessing. I don't know if the correct answer, but I guess they didn't want to insinuate that they're disabled or like they have
No, you're also wrong. Oh my God, I know more. I know more about Japan than Kaho Shibuya, who is literally Japanese.
Seriously, but they did change the character in Bleach. The one like a female character who didn't have an arm, or like they added like a fake like a prosthetic arm.
Oh,
to
That's
that
crazy.
Character. So I thought that's what they did.
The real reason was apparently because I've been looking at like someone told me that there's like not a lot of at the main cafe. I think it was Cole that said like there's not a lot of swear words in Japanese.
Yeah, I'm shocked by that.
However, there is a concept that has stood the test of time that is considered a massive pejorative. Burakumin. The Buraku people. Now, you think I'm talking about black people. It's not black people.
No.
It's not me saying black people in a Japanese accent. Buraku is a specific subclass of people in Japan.
Come on!
Quickly! The
Someone's
way
clipping this right now to make it look like shit.
the way to refer to Buraku people is by hitting up the four fingers like this. Why, you might ask?
But what
Who
are
are the people?
Yeah, well, who are the black people?
I'm gonna explain it. Let me fucking finish. Okay. The reason why this is a pejorative is because 4 signifies the animals that they used to butcher, because the butcher class in feudal Japan was considered to be the lowest of the low. So people were grouped in under feudal Japan, okay, basically 1,000 years ago at this point, into certain neighborhoods in certain parts of the village where these were the people that actually handled the animals. Okay, these were the people that were the butchers and the people that work in like, horrible conditions and whatnot. And they were considered the untouchable caste in old Japanese society. But because Japan is so obsessed with maintaining their culture and their history, and because the Japanese government, as a matter of fact, it's one of the only countries in the developed nations
Get to the goddamn point.
I'm done.
I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Come on. Get to the point. You're about to get there. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Because Japan is one of the only nations, one of the only OECD nations that actually maintains your family lineage by family name and your residential address. That apparently the ancestors that were Burakumin, the people are still actually considered lesser. When people find out in Japanese society, if you are from that neighborhood, or if your parents actually were butchers 1,000 years ago, basically, they will literally refuse to marry their daughters to you. And apparently this was a level of discrimination that was so severe that the Burakumin went out and did, like, you know, in the 90s and into the 2000s, did this like massive legal battle, discriminatory legal battle against them. And apparently they're still fairly litigious as well.
That's more prominent in the countryside and especially in the western side. Not really in Tokyo.
But so you're familiar with it.
I'm sorry, please go ahead and ask her about emergency room services again. And if they speak English.
I'm sorry.
I'm done.
Just because I'm a more sophisticated journalist doesn't mean you need to bring me down in front of our guest. I apologize for his antics. So you're familiar with this?
Yes,
Wow.
you get that from like society, like history class.
I ticked him off.
I wanted to bring something thoughtful to the podcast.
I
You guys
am
are shitting
so
on me.
sorry, Hassan.
I didn't do anything.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, this is
Hassan,
inappropriate in
I'm
Japan,
so sorry.
right?
I watch your stream all the. I love your commentary.
I know.
Come on.
It's
Don't-
fine.
It was just a joke. It was in poor taste. I do apologize.
But I thought it was fascinating that like they still consider if you're, because like obviously handling meat is not considered sinful anymore. It's not like Japan is like a Buddhist society, right? Any longer. So you know, handling animals is no longer considered to be like inappropriate or sinful, and yet this discrimination is like carried on for centuries at this point.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to bum you out.
Kaho's like, that's a shameful part of our history. Thanks for bringing that.
Make jokes about it.
Wait, is that like actually a shameful thing to bring up?
Oh no, I mean, like, but you have to learn about it. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, I apologize for
I mean, like,
bringing up.
So tell me about how there aren't many Japanese swear words.
did you learn any swear words?
I was told that there are no words that are considered like the equivalent of American swear words.
Like you rarely see like a beep sound on TV.
Oh.
Sometimes they beep like a word like something sexual, like sex.
Yeah.
That can be beeped.
Sex?
Yeah, sex
Sexu.
can be.
Sexu.
Yeah, if it's
Sexu.
like a TV show like during the day, I guess like they probably beep sex.
Sexu.
Yeah.
So that's like
Sometimes.
that's the biggest swear word is sexu?
Not swear word, but yeah, they think it's too sensitive.
What's like some of the big ones?
Like
Like if I just say it in public, someone will be like, "Oh,
I don't know.
Baka?
I don't want it. Baka is fine. It's like stupid. Right?
okay.
You're a moron. Right?
Oh, you
That's cute.
moron.
So there are. It's more like descriptive words of like parts and acts
Yeah.
rather than like a fuck or shit
Yeah.
or a piss or a
some like
bitch or
discriminatory words.
cunt or
Yeah.
I don't want to learn
Yeah,
those.
to like refer to somebody like who is like say somebody like crazy, but like if you use certain words like elementary crazy, and then like you cannot say that on
But
TV.
there's no like fuck. There's no like fuck.
No, not really.
Like there's okay.
Well, you can say
you
kso.
stub your toe. What do you?
Isn't that a curse?
Kso.
That's a curse, isn't
That's
it?
kind of shit. It's kind
Yeah,
of
it means
shit.
shit.
Will they
But
censor that on TV?
They're not going to censor that.
Interesting.
No, but they just
So
share it.
like
So they censor penises, but not saying shit on
so
television.
Yeah.
if you are in an anatomy class in Japan and they're talking about sex, what are they going to say? Will they say sexu or will they say
I
something
think
else?
it's with the class, it's fine. Like if it's not on TV.
Do they have? Is sexual education very prominent in Japan?
No, I don't remember much. So I don't think we use like a condom on bananas though.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think so. I also went to girls only school, so maybe it's kind of different.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I went to a Protestant girls only school.
Yeah.
Actually, in Minato ward.
I see. Interesting.
Girls
Yeah,
only
look
school.
how I turned out.
You turned out fabulous.
I
you turned
stopped
out great.
going to like a church on Sunday because there are a lot of like TV shows on Sunday morning in Japan, especially anime. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch
Priorities.
Digimon, and that's gonna be my religion.
Oh my god, I loved Digimon.
Yeah.
I was a big Digimon fan.
I never understood it. I feel like it's just weaker Pokemon. Like I don't get it.
Pokemon.
He doesn't even know Pokemon.
Excuse me, Turtis.
Turtis.
I know
His
Pokemon.
favorite Pokemon.
I know Pokemon. Everybody knows Turtis, and everybody loves Turtis.
Yeah.
So-
yeah, everybody's a big Turtis fan.
Everyone, and I mean everyone. Okay, Kaho, thank you so much for taking us to Handsome Man the other day. It was a
Yeah.
fantastic stream.
Do you know what? I saw a tweet by Ronaldo. Well, wait, what's his name again? Ronaldo?
Oh, Stable
Cristiano?
Ronaldo. Oh,
Wait.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Wait, like
Yeah.
Cristiano Ronaldo?
Yes,
yeah.
like soccer player, very handsome, right?
Yes, very
I saw
handsome.
his eyebrows and like, wait, I've seen the eyebrows.
Oh.
So you think I have Cristiano Ronaldo eyebrows?
Yeah. I was like, whoa.
Devastating.
Yeah.
What?
gorgeous.
Because
Are you what league?
He's the most successful soccer player.
I know, but like that is exactly.
What? What is?
I have this. The attitude about the situation where like I feel like Latin American men from the Middle Eastern North African region, Portuguese men, they have a very particular sensibility around beautification.
Yeah.
I think they go a little above and beyond
You
with
trying
the
to-
way
Are you calling
that
him
they.
gay?
That's what I'm trying to say. Well, being politically correct, I just don't.
You look a little too manicured.
I just don't like that. Yeah, I don't like looking super manicured. I just think that it's too many sharp angles. You know, I had to like literally shave my beard down because I feel like, especially with the longer beard, it looked crazy.
No, I understand what he's saying. He wants a more rugged look.
Yeah.
A more rugged appearance.
Right.
And I think a lot of Japanese men are into a more manicured look. Is that correct?
Right, that's true. Like more androgyny,
Right.
kind of feminine.
Androgynous. Yeah.
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 So
Even
like,
in K-pop too.
so it's so interesting to me because my gaydar is all over the place in Japan. Because I'll be like,
I
oh my
understand.
God, look at that beautiful gay man. And then I look
Yeah.
to the left and he's holding the hand of his girlfriend.
Yeah, dudes will be wearing lipstick on days with their girlfriends. Like,
Yes.
it's just wild to me.
I'm with that.
Yeah, which is great. Anyway, back to your.
Yeah, well, there wasn't really much. I just wanted to open that up as a point of conversation.
And I think you look good. I think
Thank
they,
you.
I think
All
you-
seen
I-
approved.
I think you look good, but I also would prefer. I think you look better with a more rugged appearance for sure.
I think so as well.
You know, like so.
Really?
Let those eyebrows get a little wild. You know.
Yeah.
Let that beard grow.
I thought it was very funny.
it was very
very
funny.
It was
Which
really
is
it was
why
a great stream.
we need to do that to you
That's
as well.
great.
Even though the guys thought we were trying to get it.
No, they thought you were trying to steal a free haircut. Yeah, at
Yeah.
the end. That was-
Yeah, I was like, oh, my buddy also is a streamer. Like, can we
And I had
also
been
get free
handling-
promo for him?
handling the camera the entire time, so they definitely didn't think I was a streamer. They thought I was a camera guy that you were trying to get a free cleanup for. They thought I was a homeless man that you were trying, trying to groom.
No.
I think we could have communicated that a little bit better. And I think you presented yourself in that way where you put out some vibes in order to avoid
Put
having
out some vibes.
in order to
This motherfucker goes, yeah, wake up at 7. We're both going to get groomed.
I thought we were.
Hours
I thought we were.
standing in a
Right.
torpedo tube holding a 5-pound camera pack, not sitting down once.
Wait! This is so funny to me because I was watching the stream and I was like, "When's Will gonna get the
Yeah.
No, you weren't the only one who was asking that
Okay,
question.
I was like,
I was
what is-
asking that question
like, why
quite
is-
frequently.
And then he's going to say, I presented myself
No,
a
I was just
certain
kidding.
way.
You didn't
I
present
mean, we
yourself
can
that
try
way.
that next time.
No,
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
busting his
It's
balls.
been like 2 years. I don't know when you're thinking about coming back
Kaho,
to Japan.
one thing
We'll
you
be
have,
back next
one
year,
thing,
probably.
one contextual thing you have to realize. Our whole podcast revolves around being awful to one another.
Yes.
Now, we would never do that to you because you're a
No.
queen and princess.
You're an angel.
But feel free to be horrible to the not me so
specifically
Yeah.
to Austin, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah.
Well,
Just
they're kind of once they can be more horrible to me because I'm gay. It's usually what they. It's like
Oh,
once
stop! You shut up.
I'm like
Did you
one
see-
step
Here, try it
closer.
out. Tell him shut the fuck up, Austin.
Did you see
Need to even say it.
Did you see Austin getting jealous of our boy love that he had to go and kiss Connor?
Oh, I did kiss
I
Connor.
saw that.
I don't remember. I was so wasted.
You were.
I don't even. I took the thing and we did the
yeah, Poke game, right?
Pokemon.
That's very Japanese.
Yeah, and it's not a difficult game at all. I just put it in the mouth and just go for it, and I ate the whole thing.
I think
and-
you're supposed to enjoy the moment. It's kind of like a Disney, like a dog scene.
Oh,
the
you're supposed.
spaghetti.
You're just. Oh, it's supposed to be an enjoyable
Yeah.
moment. I
Lady
thought
and
it,
the Tramp.
I thought it was
Yeah.
like a game of chicken.
No, it's kind of like
You thought there was a competition of who can eat the most pokey stick?
Yes, I thought it was whoever backs away is the bitch. You know what I mean? That's what I thought.
Wow.
So I end up. Sea Dog is a streamer.
Yes,
know,
of course.
Are you kidding me?
What?
That's how we know Kaho.
Oh,
Yeah. I've been known to torture Connor on his YouTube channel, so
I'm so sorry.
I'm good at
out of the-
torturing.
I live my life like a
torture
75-year-old man.
us like that. We need a little bit of that. Feel free to lay into
But
us.
I ended up kissing Connor in the bathtub after like 4 shots of sake.
4 shots.
Yeah,
Wow.
like, it was crazy. Sake bombs. yeah. Okay. And they, it was a great stream. It was great. Will came in and did a bit.
I've
Hassan
learned
watched
I've
from
learned a
his
skill,
hotel room.
and maybe in
I
the
was-
Patreon I can show you my skill if you're up for it. So Connor told us a story. I don't know if you've ever heard this story. He told someone at a bar one night that he was a proprietor of Japanese oddities, and the guy told him, "Well, I got something you got to see." And he took him to a bar where a large, bald, heavy-set man broke chopsticks with his ass cheeks. And Connor said
At
it
the
was-
bar.
At the bar.
Okay.
Connor said it was one of the most bizarre things he's ever seen. So to help Austin with one of his bits, I learned how to snap chopsticks with my ass cheeks.
You can do that?
And do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're going to do that behind the paywall at Patreon.
Do we have any chopsticks?
I mean, we can call down to the front desk if you would like to see it. I've learned this. I've
love
mastered
to.
this skill.
Yeah. Is it your like a butt cheek muscles?
No,
that-
so you kind of wedge them under the cheek, and you use your underpants as a fulcrum to snap them.
you don't have to have like a lot of ass muscle. I don't know.
I don't think you
butt
need a lot of.
muscles.
You don't need a lot of cheek meat. Austin is desperately looking for chopsticks right now.
He's going the front desk.
Oh, he's calling the front desk right now. I guess I'm going to be snapping. This is only if you're very comfortable with it. I will
I'm
show you this.
comfortable with
Good
it.
evening. Would I?
Yeah,
be
I
able to
don't
get a
care
pair
if
of
you're
chopsticks?
comfortable with it. I
I'm
want to make sure
comfortable.
she's comfortable.
Yes, 3 pairs would be great. Thank you.
Wooden
Arigato
chopsticks.
gozaimasu. Thank you.
Did you ask for wooden?
Did you make sure they're wooden?
Oh, I hope they are.
Oh my god.
hope
Well,
so.
if not, you're gonna have to break
I don't
your-
know if my ass is strong enough.
I mean, okay. Well, we'll figure it out.
But
Okay.
anyway, we did this for In the Tub, and I did it to
Wow.
make Connor laugh because
Yeah.
I like Connor a lot, and I thought it'd be a funny bit.
It was a great bit, and you did successfully. He successfully snapped those chopsticks.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we so we did that, and then the day before we went and did the maid stream, which was
Yes.
so much fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And we all took photos in maid outfits. And I want to say, gentlemen, I have never seen 2 straight men get called the F slur more than you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
online. And
Really?
God, what
Yeah.
the
I
crazy
didn't
thing
even
is,
notice that.
I
No.
didn't get one.
Yeah, no. It's
I
crazy.
didn't get one.
It's crazy how much people have been yelling at us online. They've said that you and I are the reason why young men are no longer liberal. I wouldn't consider either of us liberal to begin with, but
That's a strong
the-
statement.
but yeah, like people online are like these F slurs are the reason why men are turning away
That
from.
is crazy because those same men grew up on Jackass, and Jackass was like one of the most homoerotic, strange,
Bro, their dads did drag. That's the funniest part. Like all this like anti-drag nonsense is a relatively new phenomena. Like Donald Trump motorboated Rudy Giuliani's titties when he did drag. Like, what are we fucking talking about?
Yeah.
This wasn't a point of contention at all. It's like the last 4 years they've rewired their brain into being like, no, actually, Mrs. Doubtfire is problematic because it's turning the children queer or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, dudes do drag. Get over it. Fucking, you can be confident about your sexuality.
I still think it's still so funny to me that there is a large group of people, especially in the United States, that think you can catch gay.
Yeah.
Right?
like the flu.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
if you're around too much homosexuality,
Yeah,
you
you
might
can
catch
catch it,
that
yeah.
gay.
That also
Yeah.
mean like you can be treated too because it's
There's places that make money off of like going to gay camp. And
We tried
getting
to send
converted.
Austin
we
to
wanted, wanted to send gay.
And they honestly, guys, I don't think I would really experience any trauma from it.
No, I think you would meet a lot of
Handsome gay men who are in denial.
Yeah, and you can maybe sneak them out.
Yeah, maybe I could. That could be
Like
like an escape.
Austin shows list, like a Schindler's List,
I
but
was
gay.
going to say that, but I thought it could be. That's yes.
Come on, Joseph, let's get out of here.
Yeah, come on.
We can suck cock all we want.
Okay, so in Japan, I did a little research on gay culture before. I did a little investigative journalism, and I found out that in Japan, being gay is not widely accepted, but also you can kind of be gay and nobody's going to hurt you, but you may kind of suffer some consequences within your family. Maybe what is it like being gay in Japan? I mean, I know.
As a totally straight woman.
I think
But to your knowledge, what is it like being queer in Japan?
I have actually took Connor to gay bar before.
Yeah.
And like there is like a district in Shinjuku that's called like a kind of gay
I
district.
think we went there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna go tonight.
Oh yeah?
Yes,
Cool.
yeah, I think so.
And there like it's all like of course like accepting. But of course like, there's no gay marriage in Japan, like there's partnership. It's like I think it's depending on the environment. It's not just like Japan. But I guess like your older generation definitely gonna be, I don't know, maybe. I think the main thing is like they are sad, like, oh, I'm not gonna see grandkids or something like that. Not really about accepting.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's not gonna be like hatred.
No,
toward it.
that's what I've noticed.
Right.
It is challenging for a lot of queer people in Japan, but it's not as like it's not as much like in the United States. You have places that are very accepting, very welcoming, but there's also places where like you could get killed for being, you know, in the United States or trans or whatnot. And in Japan, it's not as much like that, where it's like they're not gonna beat you up for being gay. You may get ostracized from certain groups and treated differently, silently, more than anything. But I found that very interesting.
Kaho, would you say that Japanese culture is in some ways much more open about demonstration of sexual kinks and sexual desires, even though there's obviously a serious amount of repression as well?
Definitely. There is definitely oppression. Well, you see some like kinks, especially like in JV or some like more. It's kind of like underground thing. It's not paperback.
We talked about one of those kinks just quickly.
I know.
You mentioned one that you did on stream, but just for the pod. Can you mention what that one was that was very strange that you did?
So I wore fake silicone gigantic nipples.
Oh,
like huge.
wow! Like
Very
did they attach?
They put on like I think there was glue on it, and when they're like detaching, actually the hairdresser did that. Like he actually cut a little bit of my areolas, and I was like, I freaked out.
Oh my god!
like,
Did he put it back?
But Austin, the scene that they filmed was nipple fucking.
Oh, like was there a slit in the one?
Yeah, there's like a fantasy.
Oh my god!
I think it's from hentai.
Oh my
that you want to be covered in nipples. Like you want to go inside of the
Dock
gigantic
with
nipple.
a nipple.
Oh my
Have you ever
god!
thought about that?
No.
No.
I've never thought about it, but I'm going to admit I've seen it in a hentai before.
Oh, you have?
I've seen it. I just didn't know it had ever been expressed.
Interesting. Wow.
So I
in
did
reality.
the live action
You're
version.
a real freak, dog, for like even encountering that in the wild. I feel like that's some life-changing. That's some life-changing ass shit. I would be a different person after I encountered that.
A guy acts like he's never seen a hentai before.
No, I have. I've never seen that kind of hentai before.
gets wild. Some of the kinks in hentai go crazy.
And
crazy.
there's
Oh
like
my god.
yokais in hentai sometimes. There's a yokai like a monster like a ghost.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Super tall
See,
yokai.
I've seen that.
which-
I've seen that.
So,
I could never get into hentai. It was just too
is
unrealistic.
it
I agree.
Le Blue Girl was like
Oh,
the
yeah.
famous legacy hentai monster fucker. I think there are a lot more women that are monster fuckers than guys. Where I've said this before, there's a secret contingency of women out there that's fantasy is to be fucked.
Yeah, like Bad
by-
Dragon enjoyers. Bad Dragon, the dildo?
Oh,
Wait, like actual dragon?
No.
fucking-
It's a dildo company that specializes in
Oh,
like
I'm sorry.
monster
I'm the freak
penises.
for having seen hentai.
Oh,
but
come on. You
he's
know
into
that.
specialty.
Yo, he's playing a
monster
fool. He's
dildos.
playing a fool. You're playing a fool.
putting 'em in your
You're
ass,
not.
huh?
I'm almost certain we have on camera discussed.
Hassan?
We have discussed Bad Dragon.
Yeah.
We have discussed Bad Dragon. It is one of the most
I've
famous.
never heard of it before.
You're
I
such
don't-
a fucking
I don't know this
piece
guy
of
at all.
shit. You fucking asshole. He knows exactly what it is. Wait, do you not know what Bad Dragon is?
No, so this is a brand?
It's like a
for
brand
dildo?
of
It's a
sex
very
toy?
famous brand.
I've seen a rabbit one, so.
They make like crazy shit. They make like alien.
Like a unicorn cock.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, it seems like you're knowledgeable all of a sudden.
Yeah, I remember now.
Oh.
No.
So is sex kind of like a taboo topic in Japan?
I don't think. I mean, I've been to like a very extreme industry.
Uh-huh.
That, like, of course, they talk about sex.
Yeah.
But
Well, because like they had like the what was fascinating to me is they had a Tenga store just in a mall, and like I
Yes.
would never see a sex
I've been
toy
to the
store.
Tengaran too. Actually, they got me a code, Kaho.
Oh,
For a
really?
discount.
Code
Like,
Kaho?
Okay.
That's crazy that people
Yeah.
can use for a discount.
Yes, like on
What the
the
hell? I
US
should have
Tenga
known
store.
about that. We just bought a bunch of them.
Yeah,
That's great. How much can we get off?
10% at least.
10% off?
Yeah.
Really? Do you get a kickback from that? I
A
hope
little bit,
so.
I think.
Good.
Good
You should.
plug. Good
You
plug.
should. You
They
should.
also gave me an advent calendar of Tenga eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, eggs and like, I
Oh,
don't
like the
know.
fuckable one.
Advent
Yeah, it's
calendar.
like every day in December you're supposed to open one.
It is pretty wild, like how easily accessible these fuck toys are.
Yeah,
Wow.
single-use fuck toys.
Yeah, single-use fuck toys, which makes more sense when you think about it than like
I-
multiple-purpose ones. I
I don't know
think.
if throwing away all that silicone is. There's one more topic I wanted to talk to you before we got to the paywall that I thought was interesting. You've kind of taken a temporary vow of celibacy and removed
know.
yourself
Oh,
from the dating
interesting.
market.
Yeah. So the last time I had sex was 2019, September 9th. So it's like a 3/9, So that's how I
one man,
remember.
3 nights.
No, only one month.
Okay.
Okay, no, 3
Sorry,
or
I
9.
Sorry, I didn't mean to air you out.
But you remember it vividly. Was it good? Was it bad?
What, that was bad.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, okay.
It must have been so bad she quit cold
Yeah.
That
turkey.
was bad.
I'm like, okay, if it's gonna be like this, then I'm okay not doing it.
Sure.
I
Damn.
mean, I still like attach myself
Yeah.
first. Too
what-
much information, but yeah.
So continue. I'm sorry.
So when do you think you'll rejoin the dating pool?
I don't know. I like feeling my skin a lot. I like cutting myself at night so much.
Yeah.
Like I like feeling my skin so much. Like, oh, I'm so fluffy and cuddly. I'm just happy touching myself.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
So there's no plans at this moment to re-enter the dating
it's
scene
like,
at all.
At this point, like only I can touch myself, and that kind of makes me feel special, like a
Yeah.
special Pokemon. So-
Okay, now I feel like I should have gotten
Like
you a Tenga sex
auto-sexual.
toy instead of just the chocolates.
What would it take? What sort of man? Describe the man that it would take to get you right back in the game.
Oh, that would be tough because I'm not interested in marriage or having a family.
Okay.
So like, that kind of defeats the purpose of dating. Like you want to have like family food or couple food. Right?
Companionship.
Right?
Yes.
Right?
Like, I
Companionship.
like going to movies by myself because I want to focus on the movie.
Oh, you're very much alone.
But that's
alone
okay. You don't
dog.
need to talk to anybody. You can find a partner.
Right.
I think everybody could find it, but you don't need to. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, I don't know if I want. I don't even have pets, so it's like,
Yeah.
and if I want to talk to somebody, I can stream. So
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't have the encouragement.
You are a lone wolf.
Yeah, and I had like, so much sex, so it's like,
Yeah.
it's like I need to have it
You
anymore.
stocked up on sex for.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just had it all.
I mean,
like,
after you have a nipple fuck, I feel like you're really sated for at least a few years.
so you had a lot of sex.
Yes.
So tell me. So
But,
tell me.
uh,
I'm telling you, this
Yeah,
is
but
the
my
type of
first
journal.
time was
Yeah.
my first time was
This
like
is
at
really in the weird
23.
stuff.
So
You were 20.
yeah, like I was not. I started kind of late.
No, there's
So
no.
like I just like a rush so much.
It was a beautiful time to start.
Right.
Real
Okay.
Barbara
Anytime.
Walters 60
Yeah.
minutes moment. So you've had a lot of sex.
No, but my that's not where what my question was. It was going to lead into another very topic. Is you've experienced some men out there. Would you say that the men that you've experienced are they just selfish? What this guy that was the last straw. What happened? What made it just like fuck this? You said it was bad. What about it made it so
I
bad?
saw the dating part, like, having dinner part was good. Like, oh, like he listens so much, that's cute. But sex was very receptive. I mean, maybe because, like, I'm no longer a JV actress, but because I have been there, I think they expect me to lead and do a lot. That's true. And they're like, oh, do anything for me. Like, do anything you want to, do to me. Because like
He
they,
said, do anything you want to
yeah,
me.
they actually do say those things. And like, that was a job, and I got paid. But okay, let me think about it. It's like,
Yeah.
Wait, so
He said
the
just-
expectation is that you dominate them.
right? Like they expect me to be very nymphomaniac.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
And
I
you are
hope
the
I try to
most
be.
demure, quiet, kind person I've ever met. So.
Interesting. And they're so it's like sort of like would you say that they're selfish?
No.
Are you looking to see if Japanese men are selfish tops like you?
No. Yeah.
I'm not a selfish top.
Well, I bring this up for a reason. I don't know if you know this, but he runs one of the most popular dating shows on the internet.
I do. Yes,
I think
I do.
a lover host with Kaho Shibuya
wait.
would go crazy.
I agree. I think we should have
That's
you on one of my.
true.
I think I
Yeah.
should have you on one of my shows.
Oh my god, that'd be great. 'Cause,
I would
like,
love that.
I haven't even kissed for more than 5 years, so it's like I cannot
That's
even be
crazy.
too casual.
Maybe we
Like,
could get you
if
in
I'm
the-
gonna kiss, I want it to be kind of on camera.
Really?
How often are you cuddling yourself?
Oh, every single night, I feel so great.
That's amazing.
My body feels so good.
Yeah.
That's so
I
sweet.
love snuggling against my breast so much. It's like
About against your own breast.
so they feel
That's
so good.
amazing.
I'm gonna not shake my head, but by law, I can't agree to that state. I'm just
Are
gonna say-
boobs comfortable?
Are they?
Do you know what?
You're really. This is the one thing that he's
I-
missing
you
out
might
on as a
not
gay
even-
man.
You might
Yeah.
not know this also, but
It's not even sexual. Like it's just very comforting. It's like
No,
a squeeze ball.
Kaho also very famously has very large breasts, I would say.
Oh.
Especially for an Asian woman.
Wow.
Wow.
This is the
incredible.
gayest you've ever been, dog.
I think that's incredible. I think it is. I really do.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing.
He's so nervous. He's so nervous right now.
I think that it's great. I'm not attracted to breasts, but I do see the allure.
Thank you.
I think they're very like.
He's turning around.
Yeah, we're killing him right now.
No,
Just
I
give him
mean,
every
like,
time.
if I see one out in the wild, sometimes there is a gravitation. There's a fair.
If I
See one out in the wild.
Well, not one. They usually come in pairs, but
Yeah.
typically speaking.
He goes, yowza.
But no, as a woman, this is so curious. I haven't ever asked a girl this, but like, is it offensive when somebody goes? Like, is it offensive?
sometimes I feel like men are just looking.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like it that much because like it feels
And
like
that's what I thought
Right.
the answer would be because they're pigs. Men are pigs. So sorry on behalf of all of them.
All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, another banger episode
Incredible.
of the Fear and Podcast. Kyle, can you shout out where people can find you, please?
Yes, please.
I'm on Twitter/X and also Instagram at SHBIBUKAHO SHIBUKAHO, and I do stream regularly, kind of for fun.
And her streams are incredible.
Thank
Very cozy.
you.
Very much.
You must check
Appreciate
them out.
it. And to my Twitch account name is Shibuya_Kaho. Thank you.
And on that
you so
note, the
much.
chopsticks are here.
Yes.
We'll see you on the other side at
Patreon.
Patreon.
If anything's gonna get Kaho back in the dating pool, it's watching me snap these
Yeah.
chopsticks
Yeah.
with my ass.
At
Damn.
patreon.com/fear and
See you guys there.
See you
you
later.
on the other
Bye.
side.
Dangerous.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to describe for the.
Kaho, would you like to inspect the chopsticks for the audience at home?
They're
They're
real.
just regular, just wooden.
No tricks
They're
here.
For those audio listeners, Will Neff and visual listeners, Will Neff is now
I have to film
removing
this.
his underpants.
Wow.
He is wearing a blue boxer brief. Family Mart
Family
boxer
Mart?
brief. Oh, and he's putting the chopsticks, fastening them in. Okay, so now let me. He's taking his underwear.
Oh my God! Oh wow!
Okay, he's now lowered the chopsticks to the bottom of his butt cheek.
Wow.
He's getting in position. We see his crack.
We do.